Hello everyone, welcome back to Machines. Today we're just gonna hop right in. We're gonna get some ELO. I'm really hoping to get over 200 today. I think we can do it. I think our deck, now that it is different than it was before, it'll be faster, and faster means better. At least in terms of machines. Alright, ready? Chuck E. Cheese? Bro, we're playing against Charlie Cheese? Good luck. Good luck, Charlie. Charlie has an extra deck and 40 cards. That doesn't bode well for us. Just kidding. Our hand's pretty good. Need a monster, though, of course. Gave us the U2. Did you guys notice it's the holiday Pikachu for New Year's? That was not planned. It just was how it was. Metamorphosis. This is a classic we just passed turn. This is a classic we just passed turn. Oof. We would have loved to attack that. Despair from the dark. Morphing jar. Coup. Oh, that's not good. I mean, actually, it's fine because we have Giant Tornado, right? Oh, man. Oh, we're going to be out of Stein range right here. Despair from the dark's back, baby. Wow. Okay. We're taking some damage. Unfortunately, we're going to give them back their pre-mat too. They almost have game here with just ring. Can just kill us. Yikes. That being said, if we draw a monster, we're in pretty good shape. This guy only has 200 attack points. We have Megamorph, Monster Gate, Limiter Removal. I should have been more specific. Yeah, we lose. Yeah, this is one of the, like, downsides to this deck is that we can kind of just lose, but, yeah, nothing we can do here, right? Yeah, we're gonna miss defeat. We do have the benefit, though, of them not knowing, like, you can't see it behind the Pikachu, but they're already done siding because they don't know what we're playing. I think I'm gonna put in Torrential Tribute, maybe over a meta. They don't know about Question. They don't know about the tech. I think Mirror Force is also gonna be okay here. I'm still not really confident about siding, and so... Is there anything that's bad against zombies specifically? He's going to be banishing things, so I think return's actually fine. Brain control I think is fine. Maybe Megamorph going first. We can get rid of that. Alright, hopefully we don't get obliterated. Hopefully Chuck E. Cheese takes mercy on us this time. Okay, this is a better opening hand. We will summon Lily. We will set return, and we will end the turn. Chuck E. Cheese is probably like, this guy's deck's awful. And he's right. Alright. Draw. Limiter removal. Okay. I could Trunade. We don't have lethal with just the one. I'm kind of tempted to Trunade and then Blowback Dragon. I could just Blowback Dragon. I'm gonna just Blowback Dragon. Gotta be the monster. Bing. 1 coin toss. 2 coin tosses. Oh. Yeah, Lily couldn't have gotten over him though, so that's okay. I think we do just attack. Okay, we don't have any defense against the Cokesters, but that's, I could set limiter removal. You know what the heck? What the heck, we'll set limiter removal. we can do some pretty big damage with that. He summons Koki, we'll do... okay, it's not... That's going to be Turtle, right? Scapegoat's excellent here. I do think that we just Blowback Dragon, try to kill that, right? Boing. I guess I should have summoned Facilier first. That is unfort. We hate that for me. I think we do attack anyway. Oh, he got so lucky. I would have just blown up the turtle. What was his plan? The Cokesters. Okay, well we can do some pretty good damage. I'm just gonna set Scapegoat, I think. Pass the turn. I gotta really think of whether I want to use the limiter removal, and I think the answer is yes. He has a ton of cards. Lost 1,000. That's fine. We actually want to discard Demok. I think we want to keep the Facilier, though maybe not. So let's break out the calculator, because I need it, because I'm brain dead. 23 times 2 minus 24. I'll do 2,200. And so Facilier wouldn't kill, so I think we're gonna dump the Facilier. Lily is our question target, which is pretty funny and good and based. I think we do use it. Damage step. Remove my limits. Awesome. All right, we lose our blowback, but that's not that bad. Book of Life. He got rid of our Demok, which is actually hilarious, because we can probably just win because of that. Alright, I had to think of whether I want to use the Scapegoats or not, and I think the answer is probably yeah. I think the answer is probably yeah. I hate that they're blue. I tried after last episode to make them not blue. Draw. Limiter removal. Okay, okay. I don't think we're gonna use return yet. Cause all we can get is Scapegoat and Limiter. We could remove the Koki, but like, what is that gonna do for us? So I think we just pass. Book of Life is actually a hilarious synergy with us, because they got a banish here. They also played Kaiku, so like, I'm feeling pretty good. Any machine that isn't the orb. No, just kidding. The orb is also a kill because we can Giant Trinade and get back the second limiter removal. And so even the orb is a kill. Blade Knight. Okay, the orb isn't a kill anymore. Just kidding. Orb is canceled. Draw. Ugh, that's really not what we want. It's not what we want here. We can get another Scapegoat back with Demok if we do it now. I don't want to do it now though, so we're just gonna pass again. I gotta be patient with this deck because it is a combo deck at the end of the day, and so it needs to see its pieces. Oh my gosh! Please attack with Kaiku last. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I think you just gave me the keys to the kingdom. Okay. Oh. Oh, the orb. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to do the math. I think we kind of just win because we have a million limiter removals. And so I am going to activate Giant Trinade. Chain, return from a different dimension. Boing, boing, boing. Please. All right, that was so good. That justified our return for the different dimensions, right? It justifies them. It told that was the first kill that we got with this deck with return. All right, I'm gonna reset the deck. Am I gonna take out return? Am I gonna take out these cards? Because now he knows about them, and so he won't ever banish anything ever. Nah, right? I do think that we keep this though. Swords might even be okay, because he's playing an aggro strategy. We do want the Trinity because he plays a lot of back row. I could cut one return. I feel comfortable with that. Yeah, seems okay. All right, this is a close one. I love the zombies. Zombies are fun. So let's see. Are we gonna get lucky? See our nice combo. There's a yellow dot on the screen now. There wasn't a yellow dot before, but now there is. There wasn't before, now there is. This question getting DMOC would be pretty great. The question with DMOC is actually perfect no matter what, because we have the one of return, by the way, in hand. And so if we can find a way to get this out of our hands, that would be great. United we stand. I think like game one, this is just a pass turn. I don't think that we want to set return. Yep. Yeah, we got a lot of gas, but no fuel. No fuel, if you know what I mean. Nothing to ignite. Okay, at least this wasn't merchant that time. Almost took 12,000 life points. That would have been devastating. Swords. Oh, he's doing the countdown swords version. Oh, last will. That's really rough. Oh, do we lose if we pass? I mean, unfortunately, I want to send DMOC to the graveyard, and I also want to set return, but I can't do both. And so I think that we just... Yeah, this is tough. We're bricking pretty bad. I guess we just send DMOC to the grave and pray. I don't think they'll be able to kill us this next turn. I would be surprised if zombies had the firepower for that. They will probably summon another monster, which will put us on the 2-turn clock, and so our next draw is important. I really wish we could have set return. That would have been nice. Because we could question. And then he would be like, what do you mean? You only have one monster in grave. What do you mean question? And then I would flip the return. Oh, he's double sacking for despair? For his own DMOC? Dude, zombies play DMOC? He has no spells in grave. What? Huh? Yeah, that's fine though. Gonna get a Sandgan search for Didymus. Didymus is on this card. Book of... Okay, things... He banished our DMOC. Okay. This is 4,000 damage. This is 4,000 damage. And we lost our DMOC. Please draw exactly Scapegoat, please. We lose. Well, that is true, isn't it? Because we can set return, we can return DMOC, but we lose half our life points, and so he can just crash DMOCs and then kill with Pyramid Turtle. Yeah, we lose here, don't we? That's tough. This is such a strange duel for our opponent, because he's seen literally no cards out of games 1 and 3 that he's just going to win. Like, how often does that happen? Is there anything I'm missing? I don't know. I think it's just GG. Mid defeat. Decreased by 2. That was really sad, guys. That was sad, but we are committing to showing you every match that we do. So, -2 ELO, 136. Unfortunately, we wanted to win that one because I know Grandmark also lost their match, and so we actually grew. They lost 3 ELO there, and we only lost 2. And so it would have been really nice because if we had won, we probably would have won like 20 ELO, and so we would have really caught up there. But this next match, Grandmark does win, so we have to win. Do I want to make any changes to the deck mid-episode? I've never done that before, and so I don't think I'm going to, but there I would have really liked a Brain Control, so maybe bringing Brain Control up 2 would be nice. I would have really liked a Brain Control. I would have really liked that card, and so I think we bring it into the deck. Maybe at the end of the episode. Yeah, but it's not entirely likely that we'll brick that bad, because we never saw a normal summon, we never saw Scapegoat in those 2 games, and so it's definitely kind of the price you pay. If you play combo decks like that, they can brick. Melma Grigia. Pape game. Pape game loses. 202 ELO is more of our speed. 45 card main deck. How many extra? Only, I checked it because I knew. I knew there's only the 3. Okay, here are the cards we want. We want Scapegoat. Scapegoat turn 1 is the best card that we can have. Ooh, back row. Back row monster. Okay. Draw. Giantess Trunade in the game. Now, I am tempted to activate Scapegoat, like hard activate it, because if it gets sniped by like MST, we kind of just lose. And so I think that we're gonna hard activate it. I don't think we're gonna be cute. I don't think we're gonna be cute with return either, because we don't have a monster yet. That could change with like Monster Gate, but we're gonna Trunade, so yeah, I think we're just gonna end the turn. Let's see what this guy's on. Hopefully 1 Scapegoat token survives. Ooh, this music's going a little bit. Breaker, the Magical Warrior. That's fine. Is it gonna flip this? Okay, he's not, so it's not gonna be like Sinister Serpent. It's not gonna be like Sangan. Sinister Serpent I would flip though. Graceful Charity off the top. You love to see it. Okay, opponent. Here you go. He saw question. Please don't read it. Please don't read question, actually. Please leave it unread. Please don't read it. He's reading it. He's reading it, and he's gonna pay attention. You know what I could do, though? I could activate Graceful Charity, I could ditch a monster, and I could slam question so that he can't look at it. So he can't look at it in the grave. And then he'll be like, man, you can't just do that. You need to give me some time to look in the grave. And I'll be like, show me the ruling. Show me the ruling. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see if we draw a monster that's worthy of slamming. Though we would kind of want to Trunade in that case, but I don't want to preemptively Trunade because then I'll look like a ding-dong. He wrote down question. Okay. Maybe I do Trunade anyway though, so I can be sure I can suck up this breaker. Yeah. Yeah, we'll Trunade. Okay. Alright, Graceful Charity. 1, 2, 3. All right, I think we do it, right? We have to do it. We have to do him dirty. We have to question immediately, so he doesn't get to see it. Are we that kind of person though? Are we that kind of person? Do we choose violence? Yeah, right. We do. All right, so we're gonna get rid of not United We Stand, because United We Stand's actually nuts with the goats. Last Will isn't really doing much for us here. So we're going to ditch this, and then we're going to hit question really, really fast. All right. That question. This one's scuffed, and so we're not going to do the game show cutscene because it's a little bit mean what we're doing here. It's a little bit mean. Did he see it? Did Melma Grigia, 202 ELO, 45 card main deck, see the DMOC? I guess I should have sent Graceful to the grave first. He called 2. He called 2. Does he think this is reasoning? This is not reasoning. You have to name a monster at the bottom of my graveyard. Maybe I should have done the cutscene. That would have been pretty funny. The 2 showing up in the cutscene would have been comedy. But I think it's too late now. We can't do it. All right, he didn't see it because if he saw it, he would just name it, right? And so we're gonna get a free DMOC that's gonna get back Graceful Charity. And we're gonna, oh man, we're doing this man so dirty. I feel kind of bad. But I don't, because like you couldn't do this in person, right? Because then you would just be a scum lord if you just like stacked your cards. I think it's definitely Graceful Charity. Sangan's a good guess though, if you don't know anything else. Cyberstein. Cyberstein's not great because we don't have an open monster slot. We haven't summoned yet though, right? So I want to keep the meta. I don't know if we need the Scapegoat. I could Tribute for blowback later, which would be interesting. Maybe I just don't need Stein here. We are definitely keeping you for sure. I want to keep you. Maybe you don't need Exiled Force. It is a good option though. Maybe I don't need Scapegoat. Yeah, we'll get rid of Scapegoat and I think Stein. Honestly. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I think I am gonna equip, you know how we stand onto one of the goats? I could not do that. I'm gonna do it because it's funny, right? 32. Alright, we're going to attack I think the breaker first with the token. So we want to get rid of that, definitely, no matter what, because of United We Stand. This duel is very, very funny so far. I did him so dirty. You guys have to tell me in the comments if you thought that was like a mean thing for me to do. Because I don't feel great about it. Do I want to set the return? I think no. Because we don't want to go 0 for 2, or 2 for 1 off of like Heavy Storm. We always love more life points in this deck. Megamorph is offline right now. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. I'm in the glow of Question. So we're 1 for 1 with Question. Sook. Tokens cannot be flipped face down. That is fine. Yoink. So this actually goes down to 24. Because, you know, we say it's only face-up cards. Draw. I just talked about Megamorph. I just talked about it. Okay, we're gonna flip. Going. Oh, he was ready. He was ready for the flip. I think I probably just set return pass. I could summon Exiled Force, but we know he has Sook, so I think I'm gonna set return and pass. Okay, so we have pretty much guaranteed Demock recurring a spell, which is kind of nice. Okay. Okay. Draw. Last Will. Unfortunately, Demock has anti-synergy with Last Will. Fortunately, Megamorph is online after we activate it. So what is our target spell here? We could, oh my god, could we question again? Could we question again for Cyberstein? It doesn't work because we won't have enough life points, but oh my god, that would have been so funny to use question twice on this duelist. Would be so funny. I think it's probably, we could do Trunade. Metamorphosis would get us into Gatling Dragon, which is suit proof. We can get 5200. 5200 plus that is not enough. This is also not, it's 56. We're 100 off lethal. But we could meta. Yes, okay, so we're gonna return. We're gonna return. He's giving a big stink. Alright, we're gonna return, we're gonna get Trunade. And then we're going to summon Exiled Force. We could even Last Will in meta. Solemn. Ooh, okay, we're in trouble here. Solemn's an important card. He needed that card. Yeah, let's go all the way back. You need to lose 3,350. No. This is why pro duelists use the /half. There we go. Okay. He's gonna say something funny. I hope he says something funny. Oh, he gave the frown face. Dude, I can't believe we did this guy dirty. He's such a nice person. Alright, we can Exile Force Last Will meta. What does it get us? Meta would get us a 1500 monster, but we can't get, we can get Cannon Soldier. It uses up all of our gas. It uses up all of our gas. And so I think that we just end the turn. We had lethal here, but yeah, I don't know. He had some, like his traps seem to be like actually real. And so okay, that's interesting. Giant Trunade, okay. Alright, we have Giant Trunade, Exiled Force, Last Will. Into Lily. Yeah. Trunade. This is why we have Injection Fairy Lily in the deck. This is why. I wonder if I had lethal earlier. Sook. I wonder if I had lethal earlier. And I just didn't think about Injection Fairy Lily. Because he has exactly under the amount of life points. Yeah, we got kind of lucky there. A little bit lucky. I think the question cheese was important. I kind of want to bring in these decrees. I'm going to take away the Megamorph because he has Solemns, so it makes sense to me to take those away. I really kind of want the second brain control. We're going to think about that later on. Maybe we don't need Rhoda. Maybe we don't need the second return. Seems fine to me. Yeah, 'cause him solemning our return is like very bad because he gets the tempo and we also lose half our life points. Like, so he basically pays no cost and he gets a nice tempo play. Okay, Fusilier can go into King Dragoon, which is pretty powerful. He is playing Torrential Tribute, so we think I'd be aware of that. Scapegoat is excellent. It is excellent. Do I do the King Dragoon play anyway, or do I just sit on my toes and play Scapegoat? think we always kind of prioritize scapegoat in this position. Oh my god, look at the Mudkip eating a McDonald's hamburger. You can always tell what kind of hamburger it is if you're a degen. And this one's McDonald's for sure. Look how cute he is. Oh, Spy's unlucky for us. We do not like that. King Dragoon would have been kind of nice because we could have cleared one of these. But, I don't know. Do I want to take any of this? I think no. I think we are going to just... Oh, okay. Okay. Who's attacking first? Who's attacking first? I am going to take one, I think. And then we'll flip. Okay, he doesn't have to lose the life points, and so we have to remind him of that. Don't have to lose LP to get over the goats with Lily. Yeah, because we did him dirty with question, but we're not gonna cheat. We're not gonna cheat, and so give him the smile. We will cheese, but we will not cheat. Pot agreed. See, you get if you're nice on Dueling Book, you get rewarded by good cards. Limiter removal Cyberstein. All right, you know what time it is. What time is it is that we have to check to see if we have lethal because Cyberstein plus limiter removal can often do it. My heart says no, actually. My heart says no? We could Cyberstein into Gatling. That's still not lethal. It could be good, though. It's pretty close to lethal. Him with the big think. Gatling would go to 52, Cyberstein would go to 14. We would lose everything and just be down to goats, but then we have goats. Or we could just meta suck a spy, attack with spy, and just sit on that. Yeah. I think we're gonna do that. Summon Tear. Clear, I'll suck a spy. And then attack the other spy. And both these go to grave. And then we are pretty well set up for next turn to suck up. He clicked it, but I don't know if he meant like this should go to graveyard or not. It doesn't die though. We haven't summoned yet. Do I summon a monster? Do I summon my own Injection Fairy Lily? Yes. Enter. He activated it from hand. True gamers activate their Thunder Dragons from hand. It feels very anime. It's like, look what I have, wonk, and then it like shines, and it's like, what's that card? And it's just Thunder Dragon. Yeah, so this guy's playing an interesting deck. He has 45 cards, but he's playing such classic hits as GK Spy and Thunder Dragon. But then Injection Fairy Lily. I don't know. Reinforcement of the army. Yeah. We're looking pretty good because we have some machines. We got limited removal. We got Stein. We got Giant Trunade. It's possible that he takes us out of Stein range. We're gonna lose our goat here on Fort because he's gonna kill our Tear. Boing. He killed our guy. That is 1 Dark Engrave. Oh, that's rough. That's very rough. Right, we're gonna take a lot of life points here. Our Stein is Deadzers. We can Trunade though. We can Trunade, then activate United We Stand on Lily. It's not great though. Ooh, thank you. I would have completely forgotten. Dang, we're so close to Stein. Okay, if we attach it to Jinzo, he'll go up to 32. And then I could limit her to 64. But this is in the way. Snatch Steal is also a pretty good answer to United We Stand. I don't think there's a way for me to win here this turn, and so I think I just set Cyberstein. Yeah, we're gonna set Cyberstein and end the turn. I think if I survive this next turn, there's a chance that we can win with Big Daddy Jinzo United We Stand play. Yeah, that's game. That's game. Alright. Alright, we're gonna reset the deck. We're gonna bring back into power. Is there anything that we want? We saw like Spy. Lightning Vortex isn't bad. Lightning Vortex isn't bad. I don't hate Lightning Vortex. Megamorph would have been nice there. I think we're just gonna run with the basic list. Alright. Melma Grigia. Last Will Cyberstein. Limiter removal, return from the different dimension. Dare I pass the turn? Dare I set this and pass the turn? Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't Lily. He did not Lily. We're safe. Oh, he Lilied! I said he didn't Lily, but he did. Alright. That's unfortunate. With his 45 card dueling deck, he drew the one of Lily. Yikes. Okay. Pot of Greed. Are we going to get bailed out? It looks like we might. Draw. Cannon Soldier Exiled Force? We lost a lot of life points here. What is our best last will target? We can get our own Lily, and she has 1 pump left in her. We can no longer Cyberstein, so that card's just dead to us. We do have limiter removal. Sometimes I wish I had Gillosaurus, because Gillosaurus here would be pretty good. Would be not bad. Alright, we're going to activate Last Will. Give him 2 more seconds to respond, then we're just going to go for it. Alright. Alright, what do we want? He has 6,000 life points. DD Scalpling? Just kidding. Alright, it's gotta be Injection Fairy Lily, because it's either Visor Shock or DD Scalpling, and that just doesn't make any sense, and so it's gotta be our own Lily here. Ring of Destruction, that's fine. 2 monsters engraved, neither of which are dark. We already summoned this turn, so we just have to pass and fort. Yeah, he handled that situation pretty well. Lily was pretty devastating. Ring, also 1 of Ring in the 45 card dueling deck. Yeah, but I also have quite a few 1-ofs. Oh ho ho, that's not great. Please don't hit my limiter removal. All right, that card was the best card for you to hit. We're fine with that one. We don't care about that one. Facilier the dual mode beast. I do want to set up for like a later return play with Strike Ninja. And so I think we are going to summon Facilier instead of Cannon Soldier. Gonna change the stats so that he's aware. Blowback's a pretty good answer to Reaper because it dies no matter what, so long as we target it. Hopefully they don't heavy storm us here. Okay, I had to think. Do I want to use limiter removal? No. That's so, I'm sick. That's fine. I don't like that. That's also one of, just by the way. Oh, that's the one we wanted to keep. Draw. That was probably the best draw on our deck. That was probably the best draw on our deck. Because we do have some darks. We have 3 darks. Return's probably not going to be like a factor here, but we do like these 2 cards. And so please don't kill me. Please don't look in your graveyard. You don't have anything. You have Gigantes. Defense mode. We like that. Pass the turn. Pass the turn, draw limiter removal. Pass the turn, we draw limiter removal. Alright, he didn't do that. This is so tough. This is so tough. I want to keep my Strike Ninja. I think we're going to battle with Strike Ninja. Moffers, okay. Heavy Storm. Ooh, that doesn't bode well for me. It's the only spell in his dueling deck. Okay, that's fine. Do I want to sack Strike Ninja for blowback? I think no. Or do I? Or do I? I think no. I think that we're in bad enough position that we really just want to keep Strike Ninja on board so we can dodge things like Snatch Steal. Thunder Dragon. That doesn't matter because no darks yet. I have the feeling that his hand is like a little bit clogged, and so we really don't want him to get this Reaper in grave either. Sook. If they have knock, we're in trouble. So yeah, we have to. We have to do this. We're gonna banish you and you. They're obviously gonna get to rip a card out of her hand with Reaper if they want to. Oh. Sook doesn't get. Oh. Sook doesn't get banished. Just me. Yeah. Maybe we'll check the replay after to see if he had knock. Because if he didn't have knock, it doesn't make sense for him to summon Sook there, though. That's the only way that makes sense. And so he does get to attack. Obviously, we want him to get rid of one of our blowbacks, not our Jinzo. No problem, friend. We can take this. We can take this. Come on, please don't hinder Jinzo. Okay. Alright. We're still in this. We are still in this. Limiter removal off the top would be pretty good. Please. Draw. Giant Trinade. Okay. Man. This this is such a close duel. You see, the rub about it is that if we're playing around knock the first time, we can't play around it. We can play around it again. We can. Oh man, I'm sick. What do we do? I could play around it again, assuming that he has nothing else. Yeah, we're lagging here. I could just attack Spirit Reaper. I could just attack Spirit Reaper, get some life points off. He summons Sukugan, hopefully. I do the same thing, and it actually doesn't matter which card he takes out of our hand, because the other one will be able to get over Spirit Reaper. That being said, he'll take 14, and then he'll have 17. And so I think that he would attack with Spirit Reaper, wouldn't he? I think either way, it's fine, so long as he doesn't hit blowback. Ugh, this is so close. And now Dueling Book is kicking me off. I am not like this Yugioh, and I'm stressed. I'm not living my best life here. I'm not living my best life here. It does feel like Dueling Book has had connectivity issues more recently than before, but I don't know. Complaining about Dueling Book is like a cliche in our community, and so I don't want to complain too much, but yeah, there have been some strange coincidences. I did learn though that if both duelists are disconnected at the same time, you have more than 90 seconds. You have like, I don't remember what it was. It was like 5 minutes or something like. I think it was might have been 4 minutes to return instead of just a minute and a half. And so hopefully he's having connectivity issues too. I also never know whether it's right to refresh or just to sit on the connecting page. I think I am gonna try refreshing. Are you guys stressed? I'm a little bit stressed. Not because of the connecting issue, because that duel is just so close. I wonder what his face down is. What's his face down? If it were like Jar, he would have already drawn. It could just be like Mirror Force. It really could just be like Mirror Force. But then we have Jinzo and Trunade. Could be MST. Could be the knock. I hope we get back in, because I do want to. I want to see the rest of the duel out. Do I refresh again? I am not logged in somewhere else. I hate that error. That error is my least favorite because a lot of the time it's just not right. Like I'm not. We were just dueling on this browser. It's like I can't be logged in elsewhere. All right, we're gonna close the tab maybe. All right, now we're running down the clock here. Now I'm stressed because of Dueling Book. Okay, we're back. All right, yeah. Here's the massive time thing when both duelists disconnected at the same time. And so we were actually fine. We had like 5 minutes. I'm gonna pause the recording here and unpause it when he comes back. So BRB. All right, we're back. And as you can see, there's only 15 more seconds left for our friend Melma. I really don't want to win this way, honestly, because this duel has been really, really fun. And so I mean, it's been a long time, so he's probably not going to come back. But wouldn't it be hype if he came back in the last second? Oh, he got lagged out. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, come on. Not like this. Not the long 1 second. Like, I wonder, can he still come back right now? With the 1 second? Oh, this is so suspenseful. I hate this. Oh, man. He didn't quit, though. He did not quit the duel. Man, that sucks. I think this is like is this the first time in my channel that somebody actually got lagged out? I think it might have been. We're gonna review the replay. We're going to kind of hypothesize about what might have went down. But man, that duel was so close. You hate to see it. There's a new. I don't think you guys can see it, but there's a button. I can click the the thumbs up button in the replay? Is that normal? Or is that, I don't know. Alright. let's not talk about that. Alright, make a pot of greed. Let's show both the hands. He did have the Sork, and so we were prudent to not kill that Reaper. We were prudent. So he drew the Reaper, he attacks in, we have the return. Yeah, losing this return was so tough. This Heavy Storm, because we would have had Strike Ninja, we would have won for sure. He had the knock. Guys, my brain is large. By reading the obvious Sook knock combo, it was knockdown. It was knockdown. Yeah, so he just doesn't have that dark. Okay, this is interesting to me. He does that, I activate it, send our guys out, he attacks in. He takes our blowback, which is significant because it puts a second Dark Engrave. And then he quits. Alright, so I would have attacked him with Strike Ninja without using True Nade. He has nothing for that. I would not have set True Nade because I knew he had Storm, so he would have gotten one more card. I think that he would have summoned Sook to try to use this knock. And then we would have banished, and I think he would have attacked with both of them. And then he didn't have any back row, and so I would have summoned either Jinzo or Blowback and attacked into Spirit Reaper and probably won the game. And so I think that we would have won. I feel pretty good about my performance because we saw the Sook knock. We kind of, there wasn't much we could have done. I guess we could have summoned Blowback and popped Reaper, but like I don't think that made sense. And so we didn't misplay. I won't say that I played well, but I will say that we did not misplay. So do I want to play one more? I think I want to play one more. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video, but we didn't get to see the end of that one. And so go like have fun. The Warrior 10. 212 yellow. How many cards in your main deck, sir? How many cards? 40. No extra deck? This hand is pretty dang good. With this brain control. We will set this. I'm going to update the ELO on the fly to 151. 151. Click. All right, now we're back in the action. Rotor. Still down 58. I want to know, did Grandmark lose? Did Grandmark lose this next duel? No, they won. So we have to win. He got Donald. Donald's not great. Graceful Charity. Dang. Alright, so he used the Roto's deck then. Donald's not great. Taking our brain control will be nuts. We're gonna look to see if they discard for Charity this time. We're not going to let them continue to play. We're going to make sure that once this Charity's in the bin, there are 4 cards. Alright, so we're playing Warriors. I think Warriors is a pretty tough matchup against our deck when we don't draw Scapegoat exactly. This avatar is pretty though. I like all the sparkles. And it has kind of like the reversed rounded thing within a rounded border. It's nice. All right, he has light dark, unfortunately. All right, take one of our cards. Please don't take brain control. Gonna take our meta away. That's not great, because meta would have been our last will enabler. I think we wanted him to take probably Blowback. Exactly. Because we are going to summon the Djinns, I think. Do I True Nade? I think I do. I think we True Nade, then we attack with Dawn, and then we tribute main phase 2. Yeah, that seems good to me. We do go neg 1 with Giant True Nade. Instead of getting in for damage, we're gonna go in for the card. I do not roll for Don Zaluk or Delinquent Duo or anything like that, but because they did exactly, I will this one time. Because some people are like weird about chance, even though it's random. So I will roll that one time. That is probably not the card we wanted to see. We will sack for Jinzo, and I will set return anyway, even though it's dead. Jinzo is very good against warriors. If they have a chaos monster, then we kind of just lose, and so... I don't like it when people ask for confirmation in standby phase, because it means they have something like Pot of Greed, or something they don't want us to rip out of their hand. Yeah, we kind of just lose. This is Warriors playing Chaos Sorcerer. Do Warriors usually play Chaos Sorcerer? I think it's usually just BLS, right? Yeah, I don't think we could have done anything else though. Fortunately, we have this return, and so we can return Jinzo. Okay. Cyberstein. Okay. I have to summon Cyberstein first, but I can chain return to the effect. I can get Jinzo back, I can get Gatling, I can activate Last Will, and we can try to win. Alright, I think I'm gonna activate Last Will first. If they sell him here, we still have a pretty good chance. Okay. I'm gonna ask him for the negate. Oh, this is gonna be really rough though. If he negates this, we're like in really big trouble. Negates. Okay. 5,000. And response? No response, and so I will chain return. Half. Okay, we get our Jinzo back, and so we don't have to worry about traps. Cyberstein is going definitely to get Gatling Dragon. We would like to roll 3. By roll, I mean toss 3. 1. Oh, he clicked it. He clicked it! He didn't say anything, so I'm gonna keep flipping. We only got one. We only got one. I think it has to be Cyberstein, or else we kind of just lose, right? And so I think we... What's this going to be? Nothing important. Cyberstein. Cyberstein goes. We activate Last Will. We can get Visor Shock. That doesn't do much for us, though, and he kind of just wins. So Visor Shock's a no. It might have to be Exiled Force. Could be pretty okay. It's probably just Exiled Force. I can get Cannon Soldier. I think it's just Exiled Force. Off. Pretty good. Okay. Jinzo. Gatling. Okay. Alright, good luck to me. Good luck only to me. Good luck to me and Ditto Charmander. Okay. Pass the turn. Let's go! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. That and that. Do I want to decrease? Maybe for game 3, but not right now. We're gonna get rid of the orb for Cypher Soldier. We probably want to cut another monster. Maybe Strike Ninja. Maybe we get rid of this. I kind of just want us the game, though. I think we could get rid of those two monsters. Mirror Force? Do I put Decretin? Because yeah, we won the game off of it, but it was incidental, right? They banished our guy, and so like, I don't know. Swords. For sure. Swords for sure. Swords for sure. I don't dislike Lightning Vortex. I don't dislike Mirror Force. Could bring a Mirror Force over the meta, maybe. I like meta, though. We're gonna roll with that. I really need to figure out the siding pattern for this deck. Swords and Scapegoat and Rhoda and Lily. It's not bad. Sangan. Draw. We are going to use Rhoda because there's only one target left in the deck. So we got kind of lucky. Cypher Soldier is a machine. And we took out Strike Ninja for him. We got that, but do we summon it? Probably not. Do we summon Injection Fairy Lily is the question. I think the answer is yes. Yeah, that's fine. Do I activate Swords or do I activate Scapegoat? Do I do both? We'll do both. I'm gonna buy myself a little bit more time because we're kind of bricked with monsters here. If you heavy, we still have Scapegoat, so it's not that big of a deal. Blade Knight's fine. Put one on Swords. Last Will is pretty excellent. We don't have our Injection Fairy Lily. We could get Stein. I think we do pass the turn though. We wait one more turn. You could get Stein. We kind of want more like limiter removal kind of action with Stein though. And so I think we're gonna let the Swords run out if he lets us. If he lets us do that. There's an argument that we should be activating Scapegoat anyway, because we do want the goats to be on the field for when we draw a monster gate. Cypher Soldier. Okay, alright. Cypher Soldier. Do I set it? Or do I attack with it? I'm gonna attack with it? I'm gonna attack with it. I could be cute with setting it, but it's a little bit slow. He clicked my card. Everyone clicks. Everyone's a clicker. So he's at 3350, and so this guy loses 1750, which is a lot of life points. Cypher Soldier is really good. We haven't like run across machines yet so much, or not machines, warriors, and so it's 1350, right? All right, you know what? We're bringing out the calculator. It's 3350 minus 1750. Yeah. 1750. We broke out the calculator. He gave me the thumbs up, but he hasn't subtracted the life points yet. Okay. All good. We haven't blocked our zones yet. Swords is really good. If we had drawn a Trunade, sheesh, would have been so nice. Would have been so nice. Do I activate Scapegoat? Probably not, right? Great. Draw. What? Dang. Okay. Thinkers? Last Will into Blowback. I could Last Will into Monster Gate. I could Last Will into Exiled Force. Exiled into Last Will into Exiled Force could get Stein. Stein could get Ryu Senshi, and then I could Monster Gate the Stein away. Or I could just sack this for Blowback Dragon and not do any of that fancy stuff. It's kind of a good card against warriors though, so maybe I should just attack. It's tough to say. I could just set defense mode too. I could just wall. You know what? We're gonna wall. And I am gonna activate Scapegoat this next turn. It says 3,800 defense against a warrior. So like he's gonna have to remove it using an exiled force. Yeah, so I'm not upset about that. I am going to activate Scapegoat because we would prefer there to be 3 tokens, and so I'm gonna leave 3 tokens as a suggestion. Oh no! He gave it to me. That's fine. That's interesting that he wouldn't want to get in as the warrior player. That's interesting. Okay. Draw. What is our monster? It's Cypher Soldier, right? No, it's Injection Fairy Lily. Is he gonna remember? Is he going to... Guys? 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 Do you remember? Wait, it's not the orb. It's not the orb. It's not Cyber Sign either. It's not. Why are these all open? All right, we're just gonna go through all of our monsters until we hit the girl. Oh, it's making me type. Do you remember? The Warrior 10, do you remember? I didn't even remember Lily. I did not remember her. I'll be the first to say I did not remember her. He's thinking. There's no way he remembers. It was such a long time ago. There's no way. This music slaps too. Rhoda. Is he allowed to? Calls the name the first monster. Alright, so I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say that's incorrect. It was not Rhoda. You had to call a monster. He called the last card, but it was Injection Fairy Lily. So that's not a monster. Yeah. He might have bamboozled himself. He's reading. He's like, that's not the monster. Alright. So we summoned the girl. Now what? Now what? He's right, and he's like, wait, Rhoda was the bottom card. I found it. You had to name the bottom monster, not the bottom card. Yeah. Oh, he's a good sport. I would be really mad if I were him. Alright, what are we doing here? We're gonna Monster Gate, I think? You remembered Rhoda, though. That's interesting. Alright, we want the Jins. Give me the Jins. Visor Shock, that's interesting. Visor Shock is very good. Unfortunately, we have too many goats. Boing. You cannot solemn the target off of Monster Gate. Only Monster Gate itself. Solemn Judgment only can negate inherent summons, not summons off of the effect of another card. Wow, this guy is really nice though. If it were me and I had never seen that interaction before, I would be like, no, that's wrong. All right, we're gonna activate. No, we can't activate Last Will. We can't activate Last Will because we don't have monster slot. We could turn this to attack. I think no. I think we're just gonna summon Blowback. Declare. Boing. Alright, 1 heads. 2 headses. 2 headses. The warrior has had to click so many of my cards. He's like, dude, what kind of deck is this loser playing? And the answer to that is random. Random deck. Machine, Lily, Last Will, Exile Force, Goaters, Question, Orb, Visor Shock. Yeah, really wish he would have killed one of my goats, because if he had done that, we would have won the game. So he was pretty smart not to do that. He got the DD Warrior Lady. We're gonna end turn. We are in a pretty good spot. He has a million kabillion cards, 8,000 of which are traps, one of which being Solemn Judgment, so we have to be aware of that. He did get DD Warrior Lady though, which is precarious for him because he can't attack into one of our monsters with DD Warrior Lady or else he loses. And so he has to put her in defense mode, but then she kind of becomes blowback food. We have to be more aware of the possibility of like Mirror Force, stuff like that though. Because warriors have every trap in the game. They literally have every trap they could possibly want at any time. And so he's probably going to set DD Warrior Lady if I had to guess. We can... He clicked it again. Everyone clicks. We can sack either Lily or Blowback Dragon for the other Blowback Dragon, which is kind of nice. We could try to snipe the Solemn. DD Warrior Lady in attack mode. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We are going to be out of Stein range. Probably. Maybe not. He could banish, and then we wouldn't be. And we could get Ryu Senshi. Of course, we would be 50 life points off. Ooh, he's attacking. Okay. That's interesting to me. So he wants to clear the goats this time. 700, because he's not going to attack Lily, because Lily's too strong. Okay. Okay, this is interesting to me. We are still in Stein range, which is great. Draw. The Jins? The Jins? All right, we have to be very, very careful here about how we don't lose. And so I think that we activate Last Will, we sack for the Jins, and then we get Cyberstein if he solemns the Jins. So let's see if he solemns this first. He doesn't. Okay, he's gonna solemn, he has to solemn the Jins. How do we win? He has to solemn the Jins. And if he solemns the Jins, then we can get over with Ryu Senshi. Okay. Okay, solemns the Jins. Hopefully he can't really do anything, honestly. Declare, last will. Go get our friend Steiner's, which was the next card. Declare. Where's our friend? We can't get Ryu Senshi because we don't have enough life points. Oh, we're in trouble. Gatling, gotta be. Oh, I blew it, didn't I? I blew it. Gotta be Gatling. Could be King Dragoon. Could be King Dragoon. I'm gonna hit him with the big think. If it's King Dragoon, the only thing that kills me is like Torrential Tribute or Mirror Force exactly. Sakuretsu Armor wouldn't be good enough anymore. I think we go for it. It's better than Gatling. It's better than Reaper. I threw because I forgot about our life points. So King Dragoon. Boing. All right, we made it past TT. So that's fine. Man, they always, Warrior players, I don't understand. Like, they always have Mirror Force. They always have Mirror Force, and they always have a Solemn. I know they play 3 Solemns, and so I'm not mad about that, but they always have the one of traps. They always have Trap Trinity. Literally always. I'm gonna have to think about whether I could have done something different. I think if no matter what, I was going to attack, and so it didn't. Could I have baited something with Jinzo to keep Jinzo on field instead? I don't know. I think we're gonna roll with what I have. We never saw our decrees. Decree would have been excellent there. There's our decree, there's our Jinzo, there's our Cypher Soldier, there's our other decree. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna set, I think. Because he should have taken out his Nox. But it is 212 ELO, and so people at low ELO sometimes don't side. And he sided pretty fast, and so I wouldn't be surprised if we get a knock here. And that being said, if we don't, we have Last Will into Jinzo, which is pretty strong. Okay, that is fine. If he attacks, he actually like owns me because he gets rid of this decree and he would get over this guy. But Cypher Soldier got a big booty. Please limiter removal off the top. One time. One time limiter removal. That's not bad. Okay, I think we do Last Will, Jinzo. I think we're gonna Giant Tornado first, though. We can do a lot of damage here. Okay, do we want to get Lily or do we want to get Cyberstein? Cyberstein would be a lot of damage. So would Lily, though. I think Lily's the safer play. Opens this up to Snatch Steal, but so does... So does Cyberstein. So I think Lily's a better aggressive option here. If we had limited removal, we would have won, of course, and so we would have gone for Stein in that way. Okay, I am going to set Decree, of course. Do I set Scapegoat? He doesn't have Light Dark, and so I'm tempted to say no. I don't want that to be dead. He could Snatch Steal Injection Fairy Lily and then kill our Jinzo, which would put us in a pretty bad spot. But not terrible, because we do have Royal Decree, we do have Scapegoat, and he would be at 1600 life points, which is pretty low. And so all it would take is Cannon Soldier plus Scapegoat to win. So I like our position here. The 2 decrees are coming in pretty clutch. He has to kill Jinzo, yeah. He hates the Jins, dude. He hates the Jins. I am gonna flip decree. He could MST, so I'm gonna give him the thumb. The thumb is a little bit passive aggressive though, to be completely honest. He's gonna write like, that's passive aggressive. What do you want from me? And you could just MST, which is why I give him the thumb. Yeah, 2 decree. Got super lucky here. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, for sure. This guy is a nice guy, and so we are going to be nice to him. And I am going to, I think, just, we stand Lily and then just attack. I don't think we're gonna be cute about it. I think we're just gonna go for it. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Hit him with the GG. Fun match. Fun match. Yeah, man, sometimes you leave salty. I would be, I had my ups and my downs. I was really mad about Mirror Force, and I was really high at the end of the first match. I'm not high right now because we did like I don't know, like we sacked him for sure because we had the cards that countered his cards, but like these decrees came into the side. There was some thought about it. The Cypher Soldier came in from the side, and so we saw our sideboard cards, which is really lucky. But let's update our elo. We're at 170. We're at 170, guys. Wow, we went up to 170, but our race for Grandmark did not get any closer because they won 19 elo that time too. And I'm looking ahead, and they won their next 1, 2, 3, 4. They won their next 4 matches in a row. Yeah, I mean, because you're looking at this graph with Grandmark, and it went up fast at the beginning. We were killing it. It didn't really feel that way. And it's funny because our deck at the beginning actually wasn't that great, but it was very aggro. Like we had the Berserk Gorillas, you remember that? And so sometimes aggro just gets you there. But we're climbing with the orb. We had a little bit of a shaky start here, but we got some wins. This is definitely the most matches we've won in one episode. So even though one of them was kind of scuffed. So I had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time, and I will see you next time when we return to machines.